What's my opinion on universes beyond entering standard then? I mean, I don't know. It's pretty stupid when it comes to things like SpongeBob, but if it was something like Lord of the Rings, I think it would be a good idea. Like, aesthetic and immersion are important, and when you have something like Commander, it doesn't matter as much, because that's like, you're meant to customize, like highly customize that to your own whimsy, you know, or your group's general stuff. But there needs to be a like a base Magic experience that SpongeBob wasn't in standard. Okay, well, like, let's not distract me with semantics. Let me like just make my point. Can I get Guff this turn? There should be a base experience in Magic, like a base way that it's meant to be played, where you are able to kind of immerse in the fantasy realm, right? Like Magic, Wizards, Dragons, that all that stuff, you know, that I think is what should define the at least, you know, whatever the core gameplay of Magic is. And then when you get into stuff like Commander, that's where like more superfluous stuff like SpongeBob and Spider-Man makes more sense. But yeah, I think it's a bad idea, I guess, but like it's also I think it spoils something about Magic to have that in standard, but I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's like, you know, you look at Fortnite and it gets away with that type of stuff, and so it just, like, people like the crossovers a lot, even if it kind of takes something away from it. It increases the mass appeal. Currently done with my 15 win streak in Shadowverse. Did you get 15 wins in a row? Is that good? Sounds good. If Hearthstone did a SpongeBob update, I would play again. SpongeBob does seem very recent Hearthstone. My MTG road was from starter decks to a few drafts sealed and then straight to Commander. Standard was way too expensive to keep up with. Magic is a very expensive game. It's a very fun game, but it is a very expensive game. Commander like has the option to not be expensive if your group decides that it shouldn't be, but I don't even think that deserves to be called affordable. I would play a lot more Magic if I could afford more of it. I hate their stupid... I don't want to launch into a reserve list discussion, but TLDR, Magic was like the pioneer of the trading card game frontier, and the first time, couple times they like reprinted powerful cards, the collectors got really upset that the value of their cards just dropped, and so as a compromise, MTG made this good intentions or misguided compromise of saying, all right, these cards we will never ever reprint. All right, you are safe to collect these to your heart's content. And those cards remain legal in formats like Commander and Legacy, and so they're like they're ridiculous, you know. Some of like all the original dual lands are on that one. They're like multiple $100s and just stuff like that. So if you want to play like full-on Commander with all the juice, it's a pretty penny. What about proxies? That's what about proxies? Yes, any card game is free if you proxy.
They'll defeat an undead king.
If Hearthstone wants to collab, I pretty much prefer it's only contained in Blizzard IP, Lost Vikings, etc. I think them collabing outside of Blizzard IP is inevitable. I think that's a win, not an if. You would play more Magic, yeah, but you said you would play more Magic if it wasn't that expensive. I do not typically go places where proxies are acceptable, but you know, I played on Tabletop Simulator with my buddies yesterday, and the cards are free there. I'm not gonna like, where is there a proxy tournament that I can go to? I don't think they exist. I don't know that I even want to go to one. I don't know. I just want the cards to be affordable. But like, you know, a game's expensive when the answer to like I would play more if it wasn't so expensive is what about proxies? You know what I mean? Magic is an incredibly expensive game. They dipped their toes in StarCraft already? That's Blizzard IP. Hey Marshy, I've been enjoying the Reno Demon Hunter series a lot. Have you considered Queen Ashara? She gives you tempo early game with Colossals, and she has the weapon for that pings for 2 damage, 2 on each spell. Maybe I'll try it today. Commander is pretty casual though, lots of people proxy. What's my most successful deck? I won a tournament with the biggest Magic tournament I played in. Gosh, I wish I remembered what it was called. But it was more than a Friday night Magic tournament, and like the first place was you would get 2 rounds of buys at a much larger, like at a pro tour that I wasn't gonna go to. I got first at that one, and I did not know until after I had already won the tournament that there was no like product prize for coming in first. You only got the buys for the event, so I actually got no prize for that tournament. I was really frustrated. But I was playing a budget version of Infect. It was a modern tournament. This was like 2014 probably. But I used to win Friday Night Magic a lot, so during Ravnica Theros. So I used to play a lot of I played everything back then. It was so fun. It was like a really good format. I don't know what the right move was there, but I'd say my 2 main decks were like the exact opposite side of the spectrum. I played a lot of Esper Control, and I played a lot of Red Deck Wins. And I started getting into Mono Blue Devotion and Celestia mid-range later on. What's proxy mean in this context? If you're proxying a card game, you're just like printing the cards on your printer and like stuffing them in the sleeve with another card. So you're like, it's using not real cards to play, basically. I don't know what to do. I think I ran into this problem last time where like I won with this deck, but like I never really played C'thun. Like you can win games, but like, are you ever actually gonna get to the end of your deck and play C'thun? What's my favorite commander? Grist the Hunger Tide. Up against a soda drinker.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Chat, everyone over here says pop instead of soda.
Your nightmare begins.
And they don't think that's interesting either. Tried to have the conversation with a couple people and they're just kind of like nobody says pop my whole life. I moved to a pop region and they're like, they don't even want to talk about it. I have a stupid idea for a deck. There's that infinite DK amalgam deck in standard with tendrils plus poison on it that's really memey. Wonder if it has anything funny in wild. What tendril?
Relax your mind.
Mine is the first Reno Shaman deck after murder at Castle Nathria. Reno Shaman is good times.
My power grows.
Wow, YouTube versus Twitch chat. I'm in Ohio and it's always been pop. Real. I think I kind of dislike how ramp became more accessible for other classes. Not like it's broken, but causing some matches to feel unusual. I like that. I actually like the ramp that other classes get. I feel like it's always been done in a way that like it's not as good as the druid ramp, and it's kind of like class thematic. Like the exception, I guess, is the tourist for warrior as far as being class thematic, but it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be like, what if a bit of druid came over to warrior, you know? So, but and that's also one of the weaker ramp cards. So I don't know. I'm a fan. As deal 1 damage to everything with poison and clears everything on every death. You're saying that's good? Oh, it's like a 2 mana Death Knight spell, right? That gives it poisonous. People are using that in standard? That's cute. Isn't Wild Pyromancer better? Tendrils of Agony. There's no Tendrils of Agony in Hearthstone. There is one in Magic, though. I meant Threads is a spare? Oh.
Choose your path.
Oh, because Threads gives it the death rattle. I see. Okay. So then you just... Huh. So you give it the poisonous from the spell, you give it the threads from the spell, and then it clears whenever. How are we killing that thing?
Linked together in harmony.
You give an Amalgam Rush with the new spell and draw with the Murloc. Oh, like gets Rush and dies at the end of the turn? Does it die at the end of every turn when you do that? This is so cute. Such a cute little deck. Alright, chat. I can ANR next turn, so I really only have to survive this turn. I think this is my best way to do that, because I don't want any stupid attendants or pirates coming down for extra damage. Can Orbital Moon for lifesteal too. So cute. Or you give it 0 HP with Helm of Obedience? Oh, that's so funny! Ah, wait. Okay, so there's actual like super cute stuff happening in Standard. This is the first like funny Standard thing anyone's reported to me. People have only been telling me that it sucks. The deck is really bad. I'm out. I'm out. I only play top tier best decks.
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
I bestow these gifts upon your nose. I wish I had a Shattered Reflections in my hand. It's funny because you win with an 100, 200 floppy Hydra. In Wild, you can give it Taunt and put the Death Rattle of that one Caverns of Time legendary that pulls a Taunt minion from your deck on. So, just to tutor it back, or are we using Death Growl to move that Death Rattle over to the Amalgam? If you show me a deck code, I will very unlikely look at it. Just because I'm that kind of guy. I'm making breakfast burritos right now. I wish potatoes didn't take an hour of cooking to get good. Real. Too many funnies, brain cannot commute. Yeah. Is ANR gonna live? 'Cause that's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, chat. Why did ANR live?
The beauty of nature.
Why is this ANR? This shouldn't be ANR. This should be Floop.
The virtue of the wild.
Is bleeding. I break your body.
Did I try the Velorock only deck? Is that a deck? People doing that?
There is no light, only power.
I have an ANR that can attack right now. Look at that. I guess I just win. Oh man, it's so sad trying to play C'thun Druid and like you either destroy them with your Druid stuff, or they kill you before you can get to the C'thuns, or worst part is you're about to set it up so that you can C'thun them down, and they just concede.
I see you've brought guests. Job's done.
Oh, is this more Secret Mage? Maybe. Nope, it's Imbue Mage. It's Imbue Mage, chat.
My power grows.
My petal and sword.
Not the petal and sword. Anything but that. Thank you. Okay, more. Thank you. Wow, that tastes like coffee. Isn't that right, Diero? Gyro? How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Ow. You guys think it's objection? Should have done this one first, just in case it's counterspell, but it's like never counterspell. So, anyways, I should have done it in that order, but at least it worked out.
Spirit, lend me your power.
My deck doesn't play a lot of minions, so I shouldn't have too much trouble stalling for a while. That's not Guff. That's not Guff.
Choose your path.
Choose your path. Guess I'll play this. See you later, Jungamoo. Well, that hurt my feelings. Thank you. Do I want to A&R? Maybe I do. Problem is, now I have to toss something into the abyss. I guess it'll be this Bran. See you later, Bran. What is that? Oh, it's Ice Block. Funny.
The world tree heals all.
Oh, I'm sad I wasted my brand for no reason.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wild.
Consume, consume, consume.
Well, hopefully that's not enough board presence to kill us. It is kind of a lot. But yeah, they'd need a lot more, right? Ooh, 5. So like 10 per. Oh. That hurt. Got to love playing against a deck that punishes you for playing minions and also for not playing minions. Yep. My deck punishes you for playing minions too, but it's true.
Time runs out on me.
Push my opponent, taking upwards of 10,000 years to click the end turn button. Are they debating if they want to play this Wisp? Blah 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 blah. Oh.
Consume, consume, consume.
Consume.
I taste fear. Choose your path.
I'm out of draw. Did they just leave? And if so, why? Like they just spam that button. I don't know. It's a disaster, chat. If they left, like, I'm probably not gonna use this video for use this game for the video. But it's like, we've put in a bunch of time. I'd like to use it. Which people would just concede if they're tired. Okay. Oh, they're here. We're back.
Runs out on me.
Maybe they just had to poop really bad.
By petal and thorn.
Which is relatable.
They whirl free, you all.
Alright, since their board is full, I am now officially happy to do this. Because they can't really punish me for doing it. Well, can't punish me this turn. Honestly, they do have a good line now that I've done that. Maybe made a mistake. You finished the even quest with an hour to spare. Nice. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, if they just attacked into the scarabs 2 turns in a row, they would have left me with a bunch of 1/1s I couldn't do anything about. Like, if all they done is traded 1 into each of these this turn, and then done the same thing next turn, they could have buddy reckless me to death.
Time runs out on me.
My power grows.
I mean, I guess it's working as intended. I don't know.
I bestow these gifts upon the
I think it's a little strange.
world. The beauty
But I'll
of
take it.
nature.
I'll take it.
Growth and life and happiness and friends.
The virtue of the wild.
Burning again.
Uh-oh. Am I about to die? Nobody knows.
I have seen creation
Alright, I figured it out.
bring destruction.
The rope was coming down, so I didn't like do the last of that turn the way that I wanted to. But at least, you know, we got rid of it. I know I missed some damage, and I know I didn't optimize the mana, but had to do something. They're running Fire Rack. Got a buddy. I didn't see what the other one was. Uh-oh. Hmm.
Time runs out on me.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The magic of life.
Job done.
So it was... Oh, it was a tour guide? Interesting. Hey, Guapo. How goes it? You know, it's alright. It's alright. My opponent came back. After all these years. They made me sad with their absence for a little while.
Time runs out on me.
See that we're playing a Martian Classic? It's true. It's true. Hopefully we don't top deck C'thun. That would be bad news bears. Neat.
must be the way.
Cool.
This must be the way.
Cool. Alright, well. Guess I'm just gonna do it.
Brings a new age. Pray to your gods that your pleas may go unanswered.
I might need that A&R in a second. There are 2 C'thuns in the deck. No, one of them is a Phantasm. Like Vestigial from when C'thun first goes in the deck. It's weird. But now there should be one left because I used Shatter. Never have I ever caught a Martian stream for the first time after watching years worth of YouTube. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for watching. Chad, do you guys think we're dead?
Presentation is everything.
Presentation is everything. It's a 7 now? Crazy. You think I win? Cool. Cool. Alright, I'd love to top deck A&R this time. A&R. That's not A&R. Well, I'm gonna do this.
My awakening brings a new age. Pray to your gods that your pleas.
You think it's really close, but we're dead? I think I'm gonna be okay. Cause like, I'm gonna do... this. And then if we get the pendant or something, yeah, not worth it. All right.
That rope's burning again.
Love the Shattered C'thun decks. I occasionally get inspired by the idea of just shoving more C'thun into the deck with reflections. Is good good times. You know, if they have Reckless and Buddy, we are dead, aren't we? We've seen one Reckless and one Buddy. One of them has to be here. It's pretty funny. Well, like, the fact that we haven't seen it for a couple turns, I think, means they don't have it.
I'm almost at the gods.
It's gonna be ice blocking objection, right? We've seen both divinations. I think this just gets countered.
My awakening
Alright.
brings a new age. Pray to your gods that your pleas may go unanswered.
Only one card left. Oh, I hope it's good. Come that rope's burning again.
So I think I should just be able to pass and win. think opponent through. I think that they're missing, like, the last card they just got is either oh yeah, you're right, divination wasn't even an out. That's true. But I think their last card must have been Reckless or Buddy. But yeah, nice. Gotta run the Destroy Enemy Secrets card always. It's true. We would never win if we didn't have it.